Hey guys, this is Cameron Stewart with Fast Cash Home Buyers, and today I just wanted to talk a little bit more about the new laws in New York State pertaining to landlords and tenant rights, okay? So in this video, in the description, I'm either going to provide a link or a PDF document, I'm not quite sure, but it's going to be a document provided by the Volunteer Lawyers Project of Onondaga County. They presented this locally here a couple weeks ago in the city to some tenants who were interested about knowing more about their new rights with the laws that were implemented this June and some more laws that are going to be implemented in October. Okay, so this is from the perspective of a tenant to make sure that they are fully aware of all the rights they have under these new laws that Cuomo put into place once again in June and some more coming in October. You can reference the full document down here in the description and the links, okay? This is a very good overview, okay, once again from the perspective of the tenant. All right, so I think it's really important for landlords to take a look at this as well and to really understand, how the tenant perceives the relationship and what's expected of a landlord. Landlords, we got to run our businesses. We got to run it like a business. We understand that, okay? But we also need to understand sometimes that there's not just a black and white area. There's a gray area, and how we operate within that gray area could determine our success or failures as landlords. And of course, a symbiotic relationship is always beneficial to the landlord-tenant situation. So I'm going to go over just a few key points that I think are most important from here. Everyone's going to differ in opinion than me, of course. But I'm going to go over a few key points, and I'll leave it up to you guys to read the document in full, but I will share it with you guys just to give you an idea and to give you that value. So stick around, and we're going to go through a couple of those key points. Now, disclaimer, guys, I will let you know that some of these laws are going to vary on how they're executed from county to county, municipality to municipality. So we're going to learn really through the process of this. Unfortunately, some people are going to have to fail for us to know how the courts are going to take some of these laws into account. But just please note that county to county, municipality to municipality, city to city are going to handle these laws and execute these laws a little differently. So please keep that in mind, guys. So number one of the biggest things I think that landlords need to get adjusted to is a new 30, 60, 90 eviction rule. Now anyone who's been in your property for less than a year requires just the normal 30-day notice, okay, to vacate. But if they've been with you between a year and 2 years, they need 60 days. And over 2 years, they need 90 days, okay? So once again, less than a year, 30-day notice to vacate. Between a year and 2 years, 60-day notice to vacate. And 2 years or more, 90-day notice to vacate. Now that includes tenants on a lease, whether it's a year or 2 year, whatever it may be, and month to month. The notices still stay the same. Now the second biggest thing that I think is really important to note here is that it is now essentially illegal for unlawful evictions. Okay, landlords can face a misdemeanor charge, okay, and also be subject to $1,000 to $10,000 fine. So very important to notice that you need to dot your I's and cross your T's, because an unlawful eviction is now a misdemeanor in the state of New York and can carry a sanction or a fine of from $1,000 to $10,000. Third thing that I think is biggest from this takeaway from this pamphlet here is that there's a 5-day letter mandatory now, okay? And more importantly, failure to send that 5-day letter could result in the tenant using that in court against you, saying, maybe making the argument, well, I didn't receive my 5-day letter. The judge can therefore say that the eviction process is null and void. So the 5-day letter is very important, and once again, we're going to know a little bit more about how they enforce that between municipalities and between counties. But the verbiage now kind of seems as if you fail to send that 5-day letter on time, that your eviction process is going to have a very hard time actually going through and going to evict that tenant for failure to provide that original 5-day notice. So that's it, guys. A little bit more about the tenant rights pamphlet provided by the Volunteer Lawyers Project of Onondaga County. Okay. Once again, check the link, check out the full document below, and really take a read for yourself. It's important that we all know, whether you're a tenant or whether you are a landlord, it's important that you know your rights and how to coexist with your landlord or how to coexist with your tenant. This is Cameron Stewart with Fast Cash Home Buyers. Drop me a line in the description on this video or comment on this video. Shoot me an email at FastCashHomesNY@gmail.com. Log on to my website at www.FastCashHomesNY.com, or shoot me a call or text at 315-351-2772. I look forward to speaking with you guys soon.